Greetings out of these Guardians, my name is HyperHimes and welcome back to Cookie Run Kingdom. Now this is going to be another one of those cookie overview videos where whenever I get a new cookie or whenever a new cookie gets released and I manage to get my hands on them somehow, I want to do a little video going over what they say, some of their quotes, going over their story, just their lore in general, what they say when they eat, what they say when you send them out in battle, and then send them out in battle to test out how they are and also upgrade them. So, with that being said, this whole entire video's topic is going to be based around this little cookie, this little fellow right here, being Burnt Cheese Cookie, who, this is going to be a cookie who I might keep on repeatedly mistakenly call Grilled Cheese Cookie, because, I mean, is there really a difference? Grilled, burnt? I mean, let's be honest, there is a big difference. But I'm just saying, you know, that's like saying, you know, raw and medium rare are the same. Because let me tell you, they're definitely not. They're different. But with that being said, I will not be reading comments on this video, which is pretty unfortunate. But the main reason why I do these videos is because I kind of want to solely focus on the cookie, what they do, what they say, whatever they do. And I will at least say that if you do want to leave questions and comments on the video and down in the comment section below, then you can feel free to do so. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. Doesn't really matter because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, that's what matters the most. So what I'm just going to do simply right now is just I'm going to pick him up, and yep, they're holding on to his staff. I'm pretty sure it's a he, him. But yeah, by the way, I just want to say in regards to design, this cookie, this cookie's peak design right here. Like seriously, I love the design of this cookie. Literally just the straight up like Anubis type design in regards to like Egyptian stuff. It is genuinely wonderful. And also I'm going to put you down in a seat. Maybe I can see how you look like when you sit with that long hair. Does your hair just fold? Hold on, like, no, no, that's not hair. Is that hair? No, I think that's like a cape. It's so confusing to like figure out, but when you sit down, it just kind of folds under you. It looks like you grow shorter. That could be me, but I don't know. Anyway, you have some quotes that you want to say, so let's get you to a clear area. Maybe we could just put you right here. I don't know. What do you guys say for yourself?
Does this kingdom not have a gatekeeper?
If you're talking about this kingdom, I mean, technically this is our gates, and these are a lot of gatekeepers, but then again, they're kind of more king protectors because, you know, what are you doing? Did you just like feed a sphinx? Oh, like you're gonna look at me like nothing just ever happened? You're just stamping your staff with power? You better do that again, because that was, look at that. You just give the door, the little sphinx. A little sweet. It's probably not a sphinx. Maybe I'm being an idiot. Maybe I'm just using Egyptian terms just because, but that's so adorable.
Does this kingdom not have the location of the Golden Cheese Kingdom? I cannot tell.
Aren't you there? I mean, your name is literally Burnt Cheese Cookie. You'd think you'd know something about the Golden Cheese Kingdom.
My staff serves her radiance.
Oh, okay. I get it. You're saying, I thought you assumed, just because of that one quote, I assumed you meant like, oh, I can't tell where it is. But no, you're actually telling me you won't tell where it is, because there is a difference. But I was like, I only realized that because you're saying your staff is for her radiance, referring to Golden Cheese Cookie. So you do worship her. It's just you're not going to tell me where the kingdom is.
The location of the gold... I sense the sweet buttery cookie scent.
Sweet buttery cookie... Well, there is the sugar gnome next to you. Could be that, and they tend to melt, I guess. There is mango cookie, but that has a little bit more of a tropical scent. Fanantie's cookie is right there, and it is next to the fire, so could be that. I don't know. Maybe it's Snapdragon? Maybe it's Pataya Dragon? I don't know. It could be a lot of kingdoms who are really pulling their weight here. I'm probably sweating for all I know.
If you're not here for the trials, turn back.
Well, let me tell you something. I may not be a trial grounds master, but I have definitely gone through some of those levels. I've only gone through the first 5 of each, and then I just stopped. I want to keep going through them more, but I don't know if it's worth making content out of. But I have done the trial. I know this is not the trials he's talking about, but you know what I mean.
Are there no jackals here? Then who protects these lands?
Must I bring you over? Let me show you. You want to know who protects these lands? Come on over, I'll show you. Just drag them down. Look at all these plebs. Look at all these plebs. And there's more right here. These are just the primary ones who protect the... Stop. Why are you trying to run at them? What are you doing? What are you trying to sabotage? How dare you? Unless if you're trying to get a closer look at them, but don't do anything hasty. I have a big close eye on you.
State your business.
I've already stated my business in the intro.
Does this kingdom a fresh breeze? It's been a while.
It's probably the chimney, that if I put you above, you'll definitely feel the fresh breeze. But then again, that's probably more of a small... I mean, it's the breeze of berry soup, so I guess it could be something.
If you're not here for are there no jackals here?
Nope.
The location of... If you're not here...
Is that it?
Kingdom
Is it really
have a gate? A fresh... Halt! Who goes there?
I've already stated my interest in... I love how over here you have Captain Caviar and Oyster talking with Gold Citron and Mystic Opal. You think those would be the last cookies that they want to talk to with each other. Let me just move you over here just to get away from all the drama. Anything else?
My staff serve...
That might be it, honestly.
Are there no... State your... The location... A fresh... Halt! The location... My staff... The location
I think that may be it,
Golden
legitimately.
Cheese Kingdom?
Alright. So,
tell.
I'm pretty sure if that is going to be out of your mouth, I'm just going to go ahead and tap on you and go to your information page, because he does have more quotes.
Back.
As you can see.
Is your greed pure?
What does that mean? Isn't greed? Unless if you mean, like, is your greed based off of, like, wanting to give to other people? Because it makes sense why you would want to be greedy if you want to, like, try and give it to as many people in the world, but if you just give it to yourself, then that makes you a greedy, crooked, cruel person. Like, why would you ever want that to happen in your life? Just give it to others just so others can be happy, which can also make yourself happy.
I smell wickedness.
Yeah, that might be one of the evil cookies. I mean, the last update, it was kind of based around an evil cookie, but then again, she did have a nice tone to her, so probably isn't that. I mean, there was abalone. Maybe that's the weirdness, maybe that's the wickedness that you smell. I don't know.
If you wish to pass my trials, you'll need to show your true desires.
Alright, here's my true desires. 10 million subscribers. And maybe a little bit more. Take it or leave it.
Many tried to infiltrate these walls, but none succeeded.
But that doesn't mean it's impossible now, does it? I mean, hey, how to infiltrate it? It may take a lot. I could climb over it, I could drill through it, dig under it, hack through it. There's a lot of options here.
You shall not pass.
That's a reference right there.
Do you wish to pass the trials?
That's actually exactly what I want to do, but you just told me that I can't pass, so what am I supposed to do?
Our queen is our goddess, our hero and savior.
That's a lot of titles. You got queen, you got goddess, you got hero, you got savior. What else are you gonna call her? Because I can tell you something. Just don't call her late for dinner.
You shall not. Queen Golden Cheese Cookie's words are absolute.
So they're honest. And I'm assuming honesty to you is a lot of money hoarding.
If you wish to... Is your greed pure?
Yes.
Our queen is our
That might
goddess.
be it for the quotes, honestly.
Do you wish to... Our queen... You shall...
Wait.
Our queen, if you wish to pass... My duty is to protect the gates, in order or chaos.
So even if things are in order or if everything is crumbling down to the ground, you're still going to be there to protect it. If that's the case, you know what? I got to give props to you because that's pretty impressive. All right. I'm pretty sure we went through all the quotes that we need to do, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly read through the story, or at least, to some extent, and then read a common question of the day, then go ahead and upgrade you, and then use you in battle and see how you fare, because I'm curious how a charged front cookie like you can work. Especially if you plan to do better than Crimson Coral, who really doesn't like having charge up-front cookies next to her, because it downgrades her a bit. But anyway, according to your story, which that's a really cool design right there, to gain entry to the ever-gleaming Golden Paradise, you must pass the trials of the Gatekeeper, Burnt Cheese Cookie, eternally devoted to the goddess of the Golden City. This cookie has warded off countless trespassers at the gates of the Golden Cheese Kingdom. Though many have tried, none have managed to proceed past Burnt Cheese Cookie's fearsome jackals and the Gatekeeper himself, clad in his jackal mask. When asked, why do you work tirelessly day and night? He is reminded of the sacred vow he made to her radiance, to protect her kingdom from darkness. So once again, Burnt Cheese Cookie heads to the gates to serve and protect, to fulfill his duties. To fulfill his duties. Basically, best way I can describe him. And this is kind of like the equivalent to Dark Cacao's Crunchy Chip, or Holly Berry's Wild Berry. Basically, this is Golden Cheese, like permanent, like right-hand person, like right-hand cookie. Because you obviously know what I'm getting at. Where always wants to protect Golden Cheese, much like how the others want to protect, Dark Cacao and Holly Berry. I don't know if... I guess, does Pure Vanilla have one? I would say Clouded Cream, but I don't think that matches. Maybe Ginger Brave? Who knows? But anyway, we're just going to leave a comment question of the day in which I'm just going to say the obvious. What is your opinion on Burnt Cheese Cookie? Because I have to be honest. I may not have used him in battle yet. But I'm just saying, in regards to just look right now, like looks and also voice, The looks are just S tier. It looks phenomenal. I genuinely love how flipping. I even almost called you like Pharaoh cookie, which I probably should have called you Anubis cookie because it would have made more sense. But burnt cheese cookie genuinely looks so good. Though probably would smell bad if it's burnt cheese. I mean, then again, actually, would burnt cheese really smell bad? I really don't think so. But just looks amazing. I think the voice actor who voices him does a flipping amazing job. I think their story does kind of make sense in regards to, like, you know, the right-hand cookie of an ancient just always wanted to make sure that they're protected. You know, you could say the same thing with Wildberry or Crunchy Chip. But really, I definitely want to delve more into this character, and hopefully going through more of the story will unveil more of the character. And also, hopefully going through, like, a bunch of the other, maybe, like, events and stuff, and maybe just using him in battle in general would be good. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going to read off what his skill is, which is Keeper of the Gates. Summons giant boulders from beneath the earth, dealing damage to nearby enemies and granting earth-type crit buff for all allies. Afterwards, the boulders explode, dealing damage and stunning enemies. Burnt Cheese Cookie grants the Keeper of the Gates and the curse protection buffs to himself and the allied cookie with the highest attack, absorbing part of the damage that they take with damage focus and making them immune to debuffs. Burnt Cheese Cookie and Golden Cheese Cookie's damage resistance increases when entering a battle together. If Golden Cheese Cookie becomes enclosed in her sarcophagus during battle, Burnt Cheese Cookie's attack speed will temporarily increase and his cooldown will reset. The Keeper of the Gates and curse protection buffs will be applied to Golden Cheese Cookie enclosed in her sarcophagus first. While using in his skill, Burnt Cheese Cookie will become briefly resistant to interrupting effects. This seems like another one of those cookies where if paired together, it would be very strong. Much like how Snapdragon and Petai Dragon do have like that, I think it's an HP buff. If Golden Cheese Cookie and Burnt Cheese Cookie are together, they have increased damage resistant, which is very good. And also, once Golden Cheese enters the sarcophagus, Burnt Cheese just gets an attack up and attack speed up temporarily while resetting the cooldown. That seems way more powerful than I could ever assume. And also just summoning the boulders to squash on the enemies, with also a crit buff. Seems like it is in some heavy mood to do some damage. Alright, so let's go ahead and feed you some XP candies, which I already fed a high amount to Crimson Coral, so don't take too much. Here you go. Go and eat.
Greater strength means better protection.
I mean, hey, that makes sense. If you're stronger, you can protect more. Anyway, here's some more.
Yes, I desire more power.
I thought you desired more greed, not more power. Well, I mean, it's the goddess who always wants that greed, but I don't know. Here you go, more.
Yes. Nothing will get past me now.
Honestly, the only thing that's getting past you is more of these XP jellies, honestly.
Grant us strength to protect our riches.
Oh, don't worry, I'm granting you all the strength in the world. I'm very curious as to how you work in battle.
Grant us strength to protect our riches.
How much strength do you want? More?
I smell greater power.
How can you smell power? I don't even know how that could be a flavor. I mean, it can be a flavor. I'm just curious as how it would taste like. Wait, let's get to you level 30. Here you go.
Grant us strength to protect our riches.
Yeah, now at level 30, all your topping slots are now available, but I'm also going to boost your skill to level 30, which means that your level of power will now go up to a big old 24,000, which is pretty decent in my opinion. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and leave, and what we're going to do is that we're going to go to World Exploration. We're going to go ahead and set some things up. The reason why I'm in dark mode here is because I just want to get some of those soul stones, you know, and also use up some of my jellies. But anyway, let's go over here. Let's go to 116, which is usually my go-to spot to kind of test out the cookie and how it works. Level 3, what we're going to do, we used frugal jellyfish before. Let's literally remove everyone off of here, and let's find our delicious sounding burnt cheese cookie, which it kind of reminds me of like I put cheese onto the pan and I just burnt it, and then I would just eat it like that. Or I just put microwave cheese on like a little paper plate, and after yeah. Anyway, here you go.
Raise your weapons.
Well, you're raising your staff right there, so I guess it makes sense.
For Golden Cheese Cookie.
Well, I guess it could be for more people too, but for your purposes, for your purpose, I'd say yeah.
You cannot pass.
Cannot or won't, because maybe they could pass if they outplayed you.
For Golden Cheese Cookie.
That might be it. I thought there was 4.
Rise, my faithful jackals.
The jackals. Yes, the jackals are coming to defeat these plebs. Alright, let's go ahead and just see how this works. And I'm just going to sit back and relax while Golden Cheese watches from afar as their royal servant, Burnt Cheese, just watches their little royal servant just, like, destroy everything. Come on, let's see it. I'm going to take a sip over here. Yeah, just a harsh smack right there. Doesn't even summon anything with a snap, just like bonk, bonk, and bonk, and bonk. bunk. There we go. Alright, now when the next wave of enemies hits, check this out.
You cannot pass.
Oh, okay. It's just a big thing of rocks. Okay. Sure, why not? Alright, the sliding function now, and jumping. I think it's harder to hear the sounds of the sliding and jumping now. Interesting. Anyway, here comes the rocks. Boop.
Pass.
Oh, it even has a little codec feature like rising out of those rocks. Pretty interesting. Get the pleb out of here. Y'all can't do nothing to me. Here comes the rocks again.
You
Oops.
cannot pass.
And rise. I wonder if those rocks would be made of like hardened cheese.
I offer this victory to you, my radiance.
Does that scream count as a smile? I want to say it counts as a smile of delight, but that also could just be a war cry. I don't know. But to be honest, I feel like Golden Cheese Cookie does feel pretty versatile, especially if you get the increase in damage resistance, would be very good to match with Golden Cheese, because they would kind of like act as the protector, because I'm pretty sure Golden Cheese is Golden Cheese middle ranged? I don't remember. It could be the case, but with that being said, I feel like there is a good probable way to use, Burnt Cheese Cookie. I feel like Burnt Cheese could also be good in regards to the arena as well, just because, as a front runner, might be a little bit frail, but with the combination of Golden Cheese, that added defense resistant, or like damage resistant, would be very good, especially if Golden Cheese managed to enter the sarcophagus, and then the cooldown reset, also with the increased attack and attack speed, would be pretty powerful. But also, I think it just depends on making sure that, I don't know, maybe grilled cheese has to be on the more defensive side, so they don't instantly get bodied while they're at the front line. Maybe they can be matched up with another defending cookie at the front. I don't know. Or maybe a bunch of supports and healers. I don't know. It has to really be tested out here. And as I don't usually mention this, but I'm not professional at the game, so I'm not very good at team building. I just kind of look up what's the best thing to use and then just go with the flow with that. But with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe and also hit the bell icon and be notified of whatever I do in the future. I also have in the description a link to all my social media available, a link to my merchandise, a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, and a link to a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Kick Run YouTube set for absolutely free. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.